topic is today's topic is no, you don't have to chat in a private. Here you can do it. So today's topic is test of congruence. Test of congruence of two triangles. Okay. Now I'm going to share whiteboard and I'm going to clear all things. Yes, congruence of two triangles. So here, suppose I am drawing here two triangles. Okay, first of all, you tell me what things are there in a triangle. Suppose these two triangles are there, ABC, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. What things are there? Sides and angles. Sides and three angles. Very good. Three sides and three angles. Now I am just mentioning here a symbols. Okay. These are the symbols. By using this symbol, what you can say? What you can say by using these symbols? What you can say? No. Which symbols are same? No, not degree. No measure. Yes, congruence. Very good, Vansh. Yes. So here you can see here this. Suppose wait now. This is B, angle B and angle Q. They both having the same. They both having the same symbol. Okay, they both having the same symbol. That's why we can say that angle B is congruent to angle Q. Congruent. This is the symbol of congruent. Congruent means nearly equal. Nearly equal means 99.99. Okay, same like that. Angle A is congruent to, yes, like that. By using the symbol, you can easily mention that angle A is congruent to angle P. Okay, and angle C is congruent to angle R. Angle C is congruent to angle R by using just symbols. Okay, because in a question, only when the question is, they are not mentioned these things in a question. So you have to just find it out from a diagram. Okay. So by using this symbolic method, you can find it out which angles are congruent to which angles. Okay. Next is about the sides. Okay. Next. Here I am mentioning this one line, here two, and here three. Or either. Okay. So just tell me which sides are congruent of ABC, triangle ABC to the triangle PQR. Yes, very good. Very good, all of you. So now I am going to write here side AB or segment AB is congruent to segment PQ. Okay, same like that. You can just write down side or segment. Okay, segment BC is congruent to QR. BC, not QE, it is R. Okay, so segment BC is congruent to segment QR. Same like the third one. AC is congruent to PR. Side or segment, you can write it down. Okay, AC is congruent to PR. Okay, now these are the congruence. This is the congruence of the triangles. Now the next thing, just I am drawing two triangles here. Okay, and if these two triangles having these two sides are congruent and these two angles are congruent, and again these two sides are congruent. Okay, triangle ABC and PQR. Okay, so if these two triangles having limited things out of 6, means 3 sides and 3 angles, 3 sides and 3 angles, total how many things are there for a congruence? 6. Out of 6, if the 3 things are given congruent, how it gave? It is like that: side or segment AB is congruent to segment PQ. Okay, then angle B is congruent to angle Q. Again, segment BC is congruent to segment QR. Okay, if such three things are congruent, okay, in some cases it will be 2. If the 3 things are congruent, then we can say that, okay, then we can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other. Means which triangle? Triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. By which test now? Now by which test? Yes, very good, very good. SAS test. This is SAS test. Side, this is side, this side, angle, and again one more side. Side, angle, side. Okay. Just like that, again three more tests are there. 3 more tests. Here we used side angle side test. Just like that, 3 tests are again there. The name of the test are: first one is side angle side test. Second one, angle side angle test. Third one is side test. Okay, and fourth one is hypotenuse side test. Fourth one is hypotenuse side test. So hypotenuse side test, we can apply it only on which triangle? Which triangle? Hypotenuse. Where you can see the hypotenuse? We can see hypotenuse only in a right angle triangle. So you can apply the fourth test, that is hypotenuse side test, only on right angle triangle. Okay. Otherwise, these three tests you can apply on any type of triangle. Okay, clear? Okay. Hypo side test. Okay, done. So these are the 4 tests. On this 4 test, one exercise is there, that is 3.2. Okay, so I am going to explain you that or share that all from the PPT. Here, practice set 3.2. In each of the examples given below, a pair of triangle is shown. Equal parts of the triangle in each pair are marked with the same sign. Observe the figure and state the test by which the triangles in each pair are congruent. Okay. So here these two triangles are given. Okay. This triangle ABC, triangle PQR. Here you can easily see that segment AB is congruent to segment PQ, side BC is congruent to side QR, and side AC is congruent to side PR. So obviously side, side and side, all three sides are congruent. So these two triangles are congruent by which test? Side, side, side test. Okay. Next one, triangle XYZ and triangle LMN. Here you can see that segment or side XY is congruent to LM, segment LM. Angle Y is congruent to angle M, and side YZ is congruent to side MN. So side, angle, side test. Okay. But I already told you, you can apply side, side, side test, SAS test or ASA test on any type of triangle. But for the hypotenuse side test, the triangle should be right angle triangle. So third one here, triangle LMN and triangle PTR. Okay. So here LM is congruent to PT. Angle M is congruent to angle T. And side LN is congruent to side PR. Okay. So here you can see that these two sides are congruent. अब यहाँ पे आप तीन चीजें देख रहे हो congruence में. But which things are you can apply here? First of all, it is right angle triangle. Okay. You can apply here hypotenuse side test or other side test are there. You can apply over there or not. Just check it. Okay. So one side is there, angle is there, but third side, that is MN and TP, are not congruent. That means you cannot apply here side angle side test. So hypotenuse is there, LN is the hypotenuse, PR is the hypotenuse, and LN is the hypotenuse and PR is hypotenuse, and both are congruent. Plus LM is the side LM is congruent to side PT. These two are congruent. That means you can apply here hypotenuse side test. These two triangles are congruent by which test? Hypotenuse side test. So I think first question is clear. Okay. These all questions are depend on the only test. You have to find out by which test they are congruent. Now the next question. Next question. From the information given in the figure, state the test assuring that the congruence of triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Write the remaining congruent parts of the triangle. Already you know that the triangle having 6 parts, 3 angles and 3 sides, triangle and 3 sides. So if we can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other, that means three things that are mentioned in the triangle, or we can prove that they are congruent. That means the remaining things, whatever the remaining things may be other two sides, other two angles, they will also congruent. Okay. अगर दो ट्रायंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट होते हैं, कॉन्ग्रुएंट वो चाहे एसएसएस टेस्ट से हो, एएसए टेस्ट से हो, या एसईएस टेस्ट से हो, या हाइपोटेनस साइड से हो, चारों में से किसी भी टेस्ट से अगर वो कॉन्ग्रुएंट होते हैं तो उनके जो भी हमने बाकी के जो बचे एंगल्स या साइड्स, दे आर आल्सो गोइंग टू बी कॉन्ग्रुएंट. ओके. और इस टाइम पे अगर एंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट होते हैं तो हम क्या बोलते हैं? congruent corresponding angles of congruent triangle. अगर sides congruents लिखते हैं तो हम क्या बोलेंगे? corresponding sides of congruent triangle. We will take the example for that, this one. So here we have two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR. And in that, what is given according to the diagram? AB is congruent to PQ. AB is congruent to PQ. Then BC is congruent to PR. Sorry, AC should be there. Okay. AC is congruent to PR. Okay. Then which angle is given? Angle B is congruent to angle, वहां पे AB mismatch हो गया. Angle A is congruent to angle Q. Both are equal to 90 degree. Both are equal to 90 degree. These all things are given. Now, by using which test? Hypotenuse side test. Hypotenuse are also congruent and sides are also congruent. Okay. So hypotenuse side test, these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. Okay. So remaining things means one side is remaining, that is BC and QR. So they are also congruent afterward. And two angles. Which two angles? Angle A is congruent to angle P and angle C is congruent to angle R. Okay. So they are also congruent. लेकिन जब हम साइड ऐसे congruent दिखाते हैं, so what we can say? Corresponding sides of congruent triangle. Okay. And जब हम एंगल शो करते हैं, then we can say that corresponding angles of congruent triangles. So in this way you can prove that these two triangles are congruent by a test, and afterward they show the remaining things of the triangles. Okay, by CACT means corresponding angle of congruent triangle. उसको short form में हम CACT भी लिख सकते हैं. Obviously CACT ही show करते हैं. अभी ये शुरुआत है, आपका फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट है, ये क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करने का फर्स्ट टाइम है. So CACT, always use the short form of that. CACT, corresponding angles of congruent triangle. Next, and for the sides it is corresponding sides of congruent triangle. So short form is CSCT. Okay. So like this. Next one. Now in this question, fifth one. In this question, one figure is given. In that, we can see that segment AB is congruent to segment CD. Okay, and we have to prove that triangle, these two triangles ABD and triangle ACD or CBD, we have to prove that they are congruent. Okay. Wait. Previous two questions are clear, student? Anybody is having any doubt? Okay. The concept of CACT and CSCT is clear? Okay, thank you. Now the next question I'm going to take on a whiteboard here. Here the fifth question we can take here. Here the triangle A, B, C, D. Here we have to convert them into two triangles. Okay, and some things are mentioned over here. These two sides are congruent and these two sides are congruent. Okay, now segment AB is congruent to segment BC. Segment AB is congruent to segment BC. Okay, this is given. plus segment AD is congruent to segment CD. These things are given. Now we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. Which two triangles? ABD and CBD. How will you show that? How will you show that these two triangles are congruent? By which test they will be congruent? Yes, very good all of you. Very good. Yes, already they shown that these two sides are congruent to each other. Okay, so first of all, we have if we have four types of tests. Hypotenuse side test we can't apply over here. Okay, then we have triple S, SAS and ASA. तो एंगल भी यहाँ पे कोई शो नहीं है, बचा कौन सा? ट्रिपल S. So this side, middle side, that is common in both triangle. That is common in both triangle. This one, BD. Okay, this is common in both. Okay, so how can you write it down? Segment BD. Yes, Manjima. Any doubt? Segment BD is congruent to segment BD. रीजन क्या लिखोगे आप? दिस टू आर गिवन. यहाँ पे रीजन क्या लिखना है आपको? दैट इज कॉमन साइड. ओके मंजिमा, डू यू हैव एनी डाउट? Okay, so by which test these two triangles are congruent? Side test. Hence triangle ABD and triangle is congruent to triangle CBD by SSS test. By SSS test. Clear here? Clear this concept of test? Yes? Okay. Now the next point is isosceles triangle theorem. Isosceles triangle theorem. So next point able to hear me.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Given that, wait now. Actually, network problem is there. Power supply is off. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You're audible now.
Okay, thank you. Isosceles triangle theorem. If two sides of a triangle are congruent, then angle opposite to them are congruent. Okay. So given triangle ABC, I am going to draw this statement by statement here a diagram by using this statement. What they are saying, if two sides of a triangle, so first of all, what I have to do? I have to do triangle, draw here a triangle. So here it is a triangle, okay. Two sides of a triangle are congruent. Of a triangle means single triangle, means एक triangle का दो sides. So we are just drawing here these two sides. Side AB is congruent to side AC. Are congruent, then opposite angles to them are also congruent. So what is the opposite side, opposite angle of AB? What is the opposite angle of AB? Opposite angle like this. This is what? C. Opposite angle of AB is angle C. Opposite angle of side AC is B. That means what we have to write down? What we have to write down? angle B and angle C are congruent. That we have to prove. तो ये कैसे prove करेंगे? How will you prove that? What we have now? We have just test. So what we have to do? This is the proof. We have to prove. Okay, construction. What we have to construct? Draw the bisector of angle BAC which intersect the side BC at point D. From this angle, we must have to draw a bisector and it touches the side BC at the point D. Okay. So here we got two triangles now. Which two triangles? ABD and ACD. Now we have two triangles. Okay. And what we can say, just given AB is congruent to AC is given. It is already, they are saying they are congruent. Then by construction, angle BAD and angle CAD. Then what is the reason? Because we draw the bisector of an angle. अगर ये angle A है, we draw the bisector. If the angle A, तो total angle A is of 60. तो bisector निकालने के बाद ये हो गया 30 और ये हो गया 30. That means they are congruent. Yes, they are congruent. Which angle? BAD and CAD are congruent. Why? We draw there from there a bisector. That's why these two angles are congruent. This is by construction. Then AD is a common in between both triangles. AD segment AD is common. So by which two sides, by which test these two triangles are congruent? Side angle side. Side angle side test, they are congruent. Now these two triangles are congruent. That means the other side and other angles are also congruent. So we can easily say that this angle B and angle C are also congruent. They are also congruent. So how can you write down angle B? You can write it down. Angle ABD is congruent to angle ACD. Is congruent to angle ACD. Reason? CACT. CACT means corresponding angles. They are what? Corresponding angles of triangles. They are corresponding angles of congruent triangles. They are corresponding angles of congruent triangle. Is it clear now? Is it clear? This is what the isosceles triangle theorem. You can use this theorem in 10th standard also. The test also in a 10th standard. This whatever the things which you are learning in a 9th standard, it will be used in 10th standard also. Okay. So don't forget this theorem. If the sides are congruent, their opposite angles are also congruent. Now the converse of this statement, converse of this theorem. Converse of this, actually converse will not be asked, but still you should know. You must know that what is the converse of isosceles triangle. Exactly opposite to the theorem. What theorem states? If the sides are congruent, then opposite angles are also congruent. So converse क्या होगा उसका एकदम opposite. If the angles are congruent, then their opposite sides are also congruent. That is what the converse. If, just listen carefully, if the angles of congruent of a triangle, if the angles are congruent, two angles of a triangle are congruent, then their opposite sides are also congruent. Okay, clear? Now next. So here property of 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle and property of 45, 45, 90 degree triangle. These all things are given in your textbook in the form of fill in the blanks or activity. Okay. So here we just do this, read these statements and just clear the concept. We will clear this concept in the next lecture. Okay. What is the statement for 30, 60, 90? 30, 60, 90. Okay. If the acute angle of a right angle triangle are 30 degree, 60 degree, then the length of sides opposite to the 30-degree angle is half of the hypotenuse, and the length of side opposite to 60-degree angle is root 3 by 2 of the hypotenuse. This is what the property of 30, 60, 90. Okay. In a right angle triangle, one is hypotenuse, then side opposite to the 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse, and side opposite to the 60 degree is root 3 by 2 of the hypotenuse. Next, 45, 45, 90 degree. If acute angle of a right angle triangle, okay, are 45 degree, 45 degree, then the lengths of each side containing the right angle is hypotenuse by root 2. Means in a right angle triangle, one of the angle is of 90 degree, okay, and remaining two are of 45 and 45, means both are same. If both angles are same, so their opposite sides are also same. So side opposite to the 45 degree is 1 upon root 2 times of the hypotenuse. 1 upon root 2 times of the hypotenuse. We will clear these things again in the next lecture. Okay. Before that, just let me clear. Yes, Samiksha. Till here, any doubt to anybody about isosceles triangle theorem and converse? Okay. Okay. I'm going to take the one question on basis of that isosceles triangle theorem. This triangle is PQR. These two sides are congruent. Which two sides are congruent? Segment PQ is congruent to segment QR in triangle PQR. Okay. Now tell me which two angles will be congruent by isosceles triangle theorem. Which two angles will be congruent? Do reply, students. Yes, P and R. Yes, very good. So, yes. Simran, you are giving the name of angle or side. Okay, P and R. Very good. So, side opposite to P, sorry, angle opposite to PQ is angle R. So, angle R is congruent to angle opposite to the side opposite to the angle, sorry, angle opposite to the side QR, that is angle P. Okay. So this is what the isosceles triangle theorem. Now one question on the basis of converse of that. Just tell me. Angle Y is congruent to angle Z. Now these two angles are congruent of a triangle XYZ. Then just tell me converse, by applying converse of isosceles triangle theorem, which sides will be congruent? Which sides will be congruent? Very good. XY and XZ. Very good. Side opposite to the Z is XY. Is congruent to side opposite to the Y, XZ. Very good. So I hope the two concepts, that is of test of congruence and